This is episode 7 of Dealer's Choice, VTR date Tuesday, August 4th, 2026. And away we go. From the Lost Silver Casino, it's time for everyone's favorite game, Dealer's Choice, with everyone's favorite dealer, me, Yoko. Thank you, and welcome back to Dealer's Choice. Last week, we finally did it. We finally were able to give away the $1,000 and a $10,000 bonus to Casey, and a big lead on the leaderboard. That actually puts him up there at the very top with 4,660 chips. But here to look to add to their chip totals to see how they will place in our finals board. We have Jack, Antonis, and Jacob. Jack, welcome to Dealer's Choice. This is your first time with us, so tell us a little something about yourself.
This is my favorite talent, and I'm hopefully trying to get higher up for the chips.
He has been here before, by the way.
And good. Oh yeah, Jack, you had 162 chips coming into today's game, so good luck to you. And next we have Antonis. Antonis coming into today's game with 110 chips. Welcome back.
Thank you.
And then finally we've got Jacob sitting right now in second place with 2,066 chips. So good luck to all three of you. We're going to play 4 games, and let's not waste any time. Let's go right to our first game.
All right, who let the horses out again?
We're gonna do some dealer derby now. This is the first game, so the max bet of chips is up to 10, and the 3 horses today we've got at 1-1. We've got Secretariat. At 3-1, we have Vodka, and at 5-1, we have got American Pharaoh. Those are the 3 horses today. Jack, up to 10 chips. How many chips would you like to bet, and on which horse?
Half of the ante 5 on horse yellow, please.
On the middle horse. All right, we're gonna wager 5 chips on the middle horse. Antonis, up to 10 chips. How much would you like to wager?
I'll start with 5.
5, and on which horse?
And I will place mine on the middle.
Also going on the 3-1, and Jacob.
I'm gonna also go 5.
All right, and on which horse?
But I'm just gonna hope that this horse doesn't live up to his name and is tipsy. I'm gonna go with vodka.
All right, everyone went with the 3-1.
I'm gonna need vodka to run straight to the finish.
All right, and here's how this is going to work. I'm going to roll a d6 on a 1, 2, or 3. The 1-1 horse is going to move. On a 4-5, the 3-1 is going to move, and on a 6-5-1 is going to move. The first horse to cross the finish line wins. All 3 of you went with vodka. So let's see. And on the first horse, it is going to be, and it's going to be Secretariat right out of the gate. The second one, it is Vodka. So Vodka advances 1 space, and Vodka again moves 2 spaces this time. And coming right behind, and it is Secretariat. Secretariat now takes the lead. And getting a slow start out of the gate is American Pharaoh. And with that, Secretariat needs 1 to win. And coming up right behind it is going to be Vodka. And Vodka at the finish line. Who's it going to be? No, and it's going to be American Pharaoh. It's going to be Secretariat that wins the race. So at the end of the first race, unfortunately, we got to take the chips away from everybody. And with that, everyone has 95 at the end of the first game. And we're going to move on. We're going to shoot a little craps for our second game. So in craps here, our maximum bet, I'm going to increase it to 25 chips. Once again, we have 3 payouts. The field, which will pay 1 to 1. Set 7 or 11 will pay 3 to 1, and craps will pay 5 to 1. Antinous, up to 25 chips. How much would you like to wager?
Let's go with 20.
20 chips, and where would you like to place that bet? On the field, 7-Eleven, or craps?
Let's try our hand with the 7-Eleven.
Going in the middle. All right. Well, it doesn't pay off 1,100 in this game. Jacob, up to 25 chips. How much would you like to wager? Jacob?
Right, you said? Jacob, we need to bet.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. This is the
25. 25 is the
20.
max. 25 is your max
Okay.
number of chips, and where would you like to place the bet?
I would like to go with 15, and we're gonna go for craps.
Gonna go on craps. All right. And Jack, how much would you like to wager?
10 on field.
$10 on the field. So everyone has chosen a little bit of everything. We're going to spin the wheel. Good luck. And it stops on the field. And Jack, you were the only one to pick up anything, so it's a 1-to-1 payout. So that'll bring you up to 105. And unfortunately for Antinous and Jacob, we do take those chips away. So at the end of game 2, Jack now has the lead with 105 chips, Antinous on 75, and Jacob on 80. Game number 3, I'm going to raise the limit once again, and this time we're going to have a $50 max bet. We're going to play a little high-low. All right, I have here a deck of playing cards already shuffled and cut. Jacob, maximum bet is 50 chips, up to 50 chips. How much would you like to wager?
I need a miracle right now, so 50.
All right, he's betting the table limit. All right, and Jack, you have 105, up to 50 chips. How much would you like to wager?
Can I do half? 25.
Yes, you may. 25. And Antinous, how much would you like to wager? Up to 50.
I'll take a 50.
You'll take a 50? All right. We'll give you a grant here. All right, now here's how this is going to work. I'm going to deal out 4 cards. If they are not 7, 8, or 9, your bets will double. All right, we'll go 4 times. And here we go with the first card. It is a 3. Everyone's bet doubles on that. So, Jack, you got 50 chips. Do you want to take the 50 or do you want to let it ride?
I want to go one more.
Say it with me, everybody.
They
Always say one more.
All right, Antinous, you got 100 chips. What would you like to do? Do you want to take the 100 or do you want to let it ride?
I think I will let it ride.
You're going to let it ride. And Jacob, you got 100 chips. Do you want to take the 100 or do you want to let it ride?
And it has to be.
It has to be a 2 through 6.
Anything except 7, 8, or 9.
Yes.
Okay.
So do you want to take the 100
Yeah,
or do
let's
you
go
want...
again.
All right, we're going to let it ride. The next card, it's a queen. Everyone's bet doubles on the second card. Jack, you now have 100. Do you want to take the 100 and stop, or do you want to let it ride and go to 200?
I'm just a little bit scared for the 7 money popping up. I will take my chips and leave.
All right, you're going to deposit the 100. That gives you 180. Antinous, you got 200. If we double, if you let it ride, you'll be playing for 400 chips on the third card.
I think I'm gonna stop.
You're going to stop and take the 200. That brings you up to 225. Jacob, you also have 200. If you let it ride, you'll go to 400 chips on this next card.
Oh,
Two cards to
let's go
come.
higher.
All right, he's going to go on. And the next card, it's an ace. And that doubles your bet. You have 400 now. Big decision here. One card to go. If it is a 7, 8, or 9, you lose the 400. If it's anything but that, we will pay you out 800 chips. One card to go. What would you like to do?
Pay me out now.
All right, you're going to deposit the 400. And just for giggles, let's see what the next card would have been. And it would have been a 5.
Ah,
Y'all got
that's
out.
all right.
Yep. So at the end of game 3, Jacob, you are in the lead with 430 chips. Antonis, you have 225 chips. And Jack, you have 180 chips. All right. We're going to move on to our last chance round. And we're going to play a little blackjack. We're going to play a little dealer's choice blackjack. Now, there is no limit to how much you can bet. But please DM your bets to Casey, and he'll DM me the wagers, and we're going to play a little blackjack.
Hi.
Yep. We're going to deal it off to my stagehand. Now, here's how dealer's choice blackjack works. If any blackjack comes up, we pay that off at 2-1. All right, if you beat the dealer in this game, that will pay even money. So, Casey, just let me know when everyone's wagers are in. All right, remember the max is everything you have. Are we ready
Minimum
for
50, max is
minimum is 5.
max is everything.
Max is everything.
I got all bets.
All bets are in. All right, let's see what the cards are. For Jack, we got a queen. For Antonis, we're going to start it off with a 6. Jacob, an all-important ace. The first card's face down for the dealer. Jack, I'm hoping for an ace. It's a 5. You have 15. Antonis, you have a 6. You have 16. Jacob, 10 or a face card, and you got blackjack. Blackjack for Jacob.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right, and we're going to put that card down, and the dealer is showing a 9. Jacob, we'll get to you in just a second here, but that pays off at 2-1, whatever your wager was. Jack, you got a 15 with a dealer 9 showing. Do you want to stand or do you want to take a hit? Dealer will draw. Dealer.
So
All right.
I like to stay.
You're going to stay. Remember, the dealer will draw on 16 or less and stay on 17 and above. Antonis, you have a 16.
Ugh. I don't know what my intuition's telling me right now, but I think I'm going to stay.
You're going to stay. All right. Dealer has a 3. That's a 12. So right now, dealer has a 12. Dealer has 16, has to draw. And the dealer busts. Everybody wins.
Okay.
So everybody wins on that one. All right, let me bring up the bets here because now we will get to the all-important to see how everybody does. Here, give me 1 second.
You said it's 2-1 if it's blackjack, 1-1
Yeah.
if you just win.
Yes. So
Okay,
yeah,
I got your answers.
Yep. So here we go. Yep. So we're going to start with Jack. Jack, you bet 90 chips. And you win on that one. That brings you up to a final total of 270 chips. Antonis, you bet it all. And we're going to pay that off at a 1-1. And that brings you up to 450 chips. And Jacob, you bet 375 on that. However, you did have the blackjack, so that pays off 2-1, and that brings you up to 1,080 chips.
1180.
11. I said 1,000. Oh, 1180. Yep. So
And he's a
let's
high-stakes player.
right. So let us see where everyone stands on that one. Jack, you came into this game with 162 chips. We add the 270 chips for you. You right now have a total of 432 chips. All right. And Antinous, you came in today's game with 110 chips. You finished with 150 chips. You have right now of your total, you've got 560 chips. And Jacob, 1180 for today's game, plus the 2000, plus the 2066 you've already picked up previously. You have a total of 3246. And with that, we are going to get right to the wheel. And we're going to go, we're going to play the bonus. You're going to get to spin those bonus wheels. Are you ready?
Alrighty.
All right, give me 1 second here. Let me switch to the bonus wheels. And we'll move this over here so that the people of YouTube can see the wheels here. All right, now let me explain what's going on here with the bonus wheels for the people of YouTube. On these bonus wheels, Jacob's going to spin it as many times as he feels lucky. If he can get 1,000 chips or more, he'll win himself a $10,000 bonus. And it's already been done. Casey did it last week. We'll see if he can do it now. So I'm going to roll a die, and that's going to tell us how many times we shuffle the wheels. And we're going to shuffle each wheel 4 times. And wheel 2, we're going to shuffle that 4 times. All right. All you got to do, Jacob, is tell me when to spin it.
Alrighty. Spin those wheels.
All right. And in your first spin,
Come on.
we have $100. So $100 right now on your first spin, 900 more. Do you want to take the 100 chips and stop, or do you want to continue on?
How much get in one spin? The most you
The
can
max
get.
will be 400.
Okay, let's spin.
All right, we're going to spin those wheels again. All right. 100 chips on the line.
Come on, big one. Big money.
And it's a spade.
Well,
And according to this, I'm looking at the wheel, it's more on the spade, but it almost, if it had like another inch, it would have clicked over to the 150. And you'll be able to see that on the video. Unfortunately, we do have to take the 100 chips away, but we're not taking away what you've picked up from the main game, and you're still in second place on the chip leaderboard. So until next time, when we have 3 new contestants, when we see 3 more contestants step up in here into the Lost Silver Casino, I'm Yoko, and remember, it's not too late. It could still be a big night if you play your cards right. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next time for another exciting episode of Dealer's Choice. Goodbye, everybody.